Saw a guy with a helmet walk in, so there's a bike over here that I'm gonna spam. Today we're gonna talk about overrated motorcycles. Now, of course, this is gonna be opinion mostly, but I like to think my opinion is fact because I'm an American and I don't have to change my ideas. And any proof you present otherwise will only make me believe what I think even more. First bike on the list is obviously a Yamaha R6. You're only cool if you have an R6. Now, the R6 looks pretty cool. I'll give it that. It's mean looking. It's got nice lines, but there's really nothing spectacular about it. It's probably the least comfortable super sport you can get. It has nothing going for it that is better than any other bikes, and it's well overdue for an upgrade. It's been like it is since like 2005. And don't say, well, it's perfect how it is, because it's not. It's not perfect by a long shot. Bring in the butt hurt. I started off with the one that will butt hurt people the most, so you can stop watching now if you're gonna be like that. Next bike. The next one is gonna be like all motorcycles grouped together of this particular brand, and that's Harley. Harley bikes are cool. There are a few Harleys that I've actually thought about getting, especially their new Roadster they have out. But people just think Harleys are the best cruiser you can possibly get, and that's just not true. Parts are expensive. They're kind of hard to maintain. They're not very reliable. They're nice, cool bikes. My dad has one and I ride it around sometimes, but they're not the best, coolest cruiser you could possibly get. They have this certain aura about them. It's just like really cool and American to have a Harley, but honestly, all American vehicles suck. Next motorcycle. The Honda Grom. Yes, I said it. Yes, I know I've talked about buying one, but when I actually did my research, I found that there's nothing spectacular about the Grom. It's a cool little bike, sure. Just because it's overrated doesn't mean I don't want one. Understand that. But like I said, I did my research. I found a bike from 1972 that is quite a bit more powerful than the Grom. With today's technology, the Grom should have more horsepower than it currently does. And I don't know a whole lot about the Z125, but it's pretty much the exact same thing. They're cool little bikes, they're fun, but you can get a cool, fun little bike with classic vintage looks for a lot cheaper, and they have a lot more power, and they're quickly appreciating in value. Plus, I see Groms for sale all over Craigslist. All of them are going for like $3,500. That's more than they are brand new when they first came out. It's ridiculous. I don't know why people think they can get that much for them. Next, the Ktm Rc8. This bike, I don't even think it's very cool. There's like two of them around here. I might just be assuming they're two separate bikes. They might be the same person's bike. The Rc8 is an ugly bike. You cannot deny that. It's big and clunky. Yes, it has an ungodly amount of power, and they're not making them anymore because the owner of KTM says that they're too powerful to ride on the streets. But Ducati has been making engines as big as that one what is it, 1190. Ducati's been making those kind of engines for a long time now. Why don't you just get the Super Duke if you want something that big? If you want an engine like that, you might as well get a bike that's kind of hooliganish, so you can have some fun on it. When people see it, they freak out about it. Maybe because not a lot of people have it, but I just think it's overrated. Next is another Yamaha, surprise, surprise. The FZ07 and FZ09, or depending on where you are, I think they're also called the MT07 and MT09. There's not a lot to say about these. People love them. Yeah, they look good, but they're just copying what Triumph has been doing for a long time. Nobody freaked out about Triumphs like they're freaking out about these. I don't have anything against Yamahas. They just seem to be the most hyped company. I have a Yamaha now, and it's awesome. This guy's having some trouble. What the heck? No green arrow. What am I, invisible? No, I know how traffic lights work. They don't see you. Calm down, people. I really want to put another Yamaha on this list, but I'm not going to. I might get a hit put out on me if I do. Alright, probably the last one, because I had this all planned out, but of course I didn't prepare that well, so I can't remember what all I had in mind. Last one is the CBR. I'll do both, CBR 250 and CBR 300. I understand these are single-cylinder bikes. People seem to love these bikes, especially around here. They'd much rather have the CBR than the Ninja, when the numbers just don't add up. The CBR is a little cheaper, but it's a lot less performing. It lacks in performance. They got about 45 horsepower out of this single cylinder, but Honda can barely even get over the horsepower numbers from the Ninja 250. I mean, and that's with their 300. It seems like Honda doesn't really care about performance, they just care about comfort and style, although some of their bikes are pretty ugly. But people still love the crap out of them. You know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to throw the CBR 500 in there too. It's heavy. Everybody loves it. They say to get it instead of like the RC390 because it has more horsepower. But the thing is, it's so heavy that it's slower than the RC390. It's a 500, so it has to be a good starter bike. I won't outgrow it fast. But then you get on it and you realize it's sluggish, it's slow, the display screen is kind of annoying. Again, just like with the Grom, Honda had a premium opportunity to make something spectacular with the CBR 500, and they blew it. I can't wait to see all of the comments that are saying I'm just jealous of whichever bike or bashing on my motorcycle. If you're gonna get butthurt over my opinion, then you're an emotional person, and I don't like emotional people. But if you agree with me, let me know. If you have any that you think should have been on the list, let me know. Don't forget to grab some stickers in the description box. There are links to get stickers if you want them. Like, comment, subscribe. And I will see you next time.